It is about unwavering internal conviction. Your job is not to manipulate events, to force outcomes, or to micromanage the process. Your job is to feel as though it is done. The world will then move in ways you could not have predicted to bring your assumption into reality. Doors will open, paths will appear, and circumstances will shift, all without your effort. Think of a person who already possesses what you desire. Do they concern themselves with how it came to be? Do they anxiously try to piece together the events that led to their success? They simply enjoy it. They live in the reality of having, not questioning or doubting its presence. This is the state you must embody before the evidence arrives. You do not need to know how your millions will come. You do not need to map out the exact sequence of events that will lead you to your goal. You only need to persist in the feeling of already having it. The means will take care of themselves. Perhaps you will receive an unexpected opportunity. Perhaps a chance encounter will lead you to something greater than you imagined. Or perhaps circumstances will shift so seamlessly that it will feel as though your desire materialized effortlessly. But none of that is your concern. Release the need to control. Let go of the constant questioning. Move with the quiet confidence of one who knows that their success is inevitable. Trust that the unseen forces are at work, arranging everything in perfect order. Your assumption is the cause, and the world must reflect it. So, walk forward without doubt, without hesitation, without the need for proof. Persist in your assumption and let the universe handle the rest. The how is not yours to worry about. It is already taken care of. Your words and actions are not separate from your thoughts. They are extensions of your inner state. What you consistently say and do reflects what you truly believe about yourself and your life. If you wish to manifest great wealth, you must align every word you speak and every action you take with the reality of one who already possesses it. Most people speak from their current circumstances rather than from the state they wish to embody. They say things like, "I can't afford that. Money is so hard to come by," or "I'm always struggling." Every time they affirm these beliefs, they reinforce their financial reality. The universe simply mirrors what they declare as truth. They may visualize wealth. They may even feel abundant for a moment. But the moment they revert to speech that affirms lack, they undo their own work. Your words carry creative power. They are declarations of what you accept as real. If you wish to manifest wealth, you must train yourself to speak only from a place of abundance. This does not mean lying or pretending. It means choosing words that align with the wealth you claim to possess internally. Instead of saying, "I can't afford it," say, "That's not a priority for me right now." Instead of saying, "I am broke," say, "Wealth is flowing to me in ways I cannot yet see." You must speak as though your millions are already yours. But words alone are not enough. Your actions must reflect your new state as well. How does a wealthy person move through life? Do they hesitate over small purchases? Do they feel anxious about spending money? Do they approach opportunities with fear and doubt? No, they carry themselves with confidence. They invest in themselves without hesitation, and they trust that their resources will always replenish. This does not mean reckless spending. It means adopting the mindset of financial security before the evidence arrives. It means treating money as an abundant, ever-flowing resource rather than something scarce and fleeting. If you hold on to every dollar with fear, believing you might never get more, you reinforce the idea that money is hard to come by. But if you spend with the quiet assurance that more is always on its way, you align yourself with true abundance. The way you carry yourself also speaks volumes. Do you walk with the posture of one who is weighed down by financial stress? Or do you move with the ease and confidence of a person who knows they are wealthy? Do you dress and present yourself with care? Or do you let your outer appearance reflect a belief in lack? Every detail matters, because every detail reinforces an assumption. Consider the habits of those who already possess great wealth. They invest in their growth. They surround themselves with success-minded individuals, and they approach every opportunity with the certainty that they belong in rooms of influence. They do not speak in desperation. They speak in certainty. They do not act from fear. They act from power. Aligning your speech and actions with wealth means carrying yourself as though your financial reality has already transformed. It means making decisions from the mindset of abundance rather than from scarcity. It means embodying the confidence of abundance and ease of a person who knows they are financially secure. Each day, ask yourself, would a millionaire say this? Would a millionaire act this way? Would a millionaire hesitate in this moment? And then, adjust accordingly. Speak only words of abundance. Move only in ways that reflect confidence. Take actions that affirm your financial freedom. The moment you fully embody the state of wealth, the external world will have no choice but to reflect it back to you. The greatest test of your ability to manifest wealth, success, or any desire is your persistence in the face of doubt. It is easy to believe when everything appears to be working in your favor, when signs seem to affirm that your assumption is taking shape. What will you do when the physical world shows no evidence of change? What will you do when old fears and doubts creep in, whispering that perhaps this is not working, that maybe you are fooling yourself? This is where most people fail, not because their desires are impossible, but because they waver in their faith before the unseen. The moment you assume a new state of being, reality begins shifting. But because physical manifestation follows an unseen process, there is often a delay between assumption and realization. This delay is not a sign of failure. It is simply the natural unfolding of events. Most people misinterpret this period of transition as proof that their efforts are in vain. In their impatience, they return to old thoughts, old doubts, and old emotional reactions, undoing the very progress they had made. They do not persist long enough for the new state to solidify into fact. You must be different. You must persist until it is done. There can be no half-hearted attempts, no wavering back and forth between belief and disbelief. If you have chosen the state of wealth, then that is the state you must occupy mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, no matter what appears before you. If doubt arises, you do not entertain it. You remind yourself that what is seen is merely a reflection of past thoughts, past beliefs, and past assumptions. And since you are no longer that person, since you have shifted your state, you know that the outer world must rearrange itself accordingly. Consider a sculptor who is committed to carving a masterpiece from a block of stone. He does not stop midway simply because he cannot yet see the final form. He does not abandon his work because, in the beginning, it looks nothing like the vision he holds in his mind. He persists, chiseling away, refining his creation until the masterpiece emerges. This is how you must treat your assumption. You must hold on to it, unwavering, until it hardens into fact. When doubts arise, as they inevitably will, do not resist them with fear. Instead, observe them with detachment, knowing they are remnants of an old state that no longer belongs to you. Let them pass through your awareness without giving them power. Affirm to yourself, this is already done. My wealth is inevitable. The world is simply catching up to my assumptions. Faith is not about seeing first and then believing. Faith is knowing that what you have assumed is already yours, long before any proof appears. Those who achieve great wealth, success, and transformation do not do so because they are lucky or special. They do so because they refuse to return to their old selves. They persist in the new state until it is fully expressed in their reality. So, make a decision now. Will you allow temporary appearances to dictate your belief? Or will you persist in the unseen until it becomes seen? Will you waver in moments of doubt? Or will you stand firm in your conviction? The choice is yours, but know this: the universe does not deny what you persist in assuming is true. If you refuse to entertain any reality other than the one you desire, if you remain unwavering in your assumption, then the world must conform. There is no other possibility. So, persist. Persist through the silence. Persist through the doubts. Persist through every appearance that tries to convince you otherwise. Because the moment you refuse to turn back, the moment you make the decision that this is already yours, it is done. Everything you seek, wealth, success, abundance, already exists within you. Your imagination is the key, shaping your reality through your assumptions. By living from the end, feeling the emotions of already having what you desire, and detaching from the how, you align yourself with the reality you wish to experience. Your words and actions must reflect this truth, reinforcing your belief until it becomes unshakable. And above all, you must persist, refusing to waver, refusing to return to the old self, until your assumption hardens into fact. The world is simply a reflection of your inner state. When you truly embody the wealth you seek, when you walk, speak, and move with the confidence of one who already possesses it, the outer world must conform. There is no other outcome. So, stand firm in your belief, stay faithful to your vision, and watch as the unseen forces arrange everything in your favor. Thank you.